Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Santiago Pacheco, and I'm here with my son, Gabriel Pacheco, and we have Mr. Santiago Pacheco Jr. on the camera back there. Yeah, that was cool. So, we're here because today is a very, very, very important day in history. Today is the first day Gabriel plays the sax. Okay, I've been waiting for this moment since he was born. He told me maybe a year ago.
No,
that you
a couple months ago.
No, well, about a year ago, you told me you wanted to be a sax player, but I told you you're too small, right? You're too small because your fingers, basically your size. You have to hold the sax on the side. The sax is pretty heavy. It's a couple pounds. I don't know if it's like 5 pounds or something like that. 5 to 8 pounds, maybe. I don't know. I have to weigh it, right? But it's pretty heavy for a kid. And I think it could give him early neck problems and back problems, right? Just for the sheer weight of it, right? So I told him to wait. He's not quite big enough to play it right now, but with the aid of certain things that I have here, I think we can get going and start teaching him some stuff, some exposure to the instrument, right? So this is your first saxophone class, okay? So he's starting from zero. He's seen me play it, almost every day, right? Like all his life. But this is the first time he's actually gonna try it. So, class number 1, right? For all you guys that are new, that just got your instrument from school or whatever, this video is gonna be super insightful. I doubt you will find another video that's as insightful as this video, okay? I'm gonna go in depth. But I'm gonna go Barney style too, okay?
Barney.
No offense, Gabriel.
not Barney.
No pun intended. Okay, so here you go. All right, Gabriel, ready? Let's do this. This is exciting, okay? This is a moment in history here. Okay. Hey, listen to me. You see? You're already gonna drop your sax the first day. Check it out. This is a reed, okay? We're gonna start with the reed. Every reed has a number in the back, okay? Good luck trying to find somebody to explain what that number means. This is a 3, okay? But we're gonna pretend this is a 1.5, okay? Now a reed, there's various sizes. The sizes mean how thick the reed is, okay? So if it's a thicker reed, like this one is a 3, which is what I used to play on with a different mouthpiece that I had. If this is a 3, right, then it's not gonna vibrate as much. It's gonna vibrate, which is the way the instrument works. The reed vibrates, causing sound waves, causing sound, right? Basically, science, right? There's science. So the thinner the reed, the more it's gonna vibrate. Okay.
This is not like rocket science.
This is not rocket science, okay? This is pretty easy science. Okay, so the thinner the reed, which means the tip is thinner, the more it's gonna vibrate, right? The thicker the reed, right, the bigger the number, it's gonna vibrate less, okay? So, this is a mouthpiece, okay? Now the mouthpiece also has a number, okay? Now this number basically means how wide the tip is. Okay? So, a closed mouthpiece is going to give you a lot more control, right? And you can use a slightly bigger reed because it's not really going to have to vibrate that far, right? Now, an open mouthpiece like the one I have over here, right? This is a Theowani Mindy a bear, right? Mouthpiece. This is a very open mouthpiece. It's a 7, not the widest, but it is a 7. That means the tip's a lot wider. So I need a smaller mouthpiece. A smaller reed to cover the hole. Okay. I didn't learn that till I was like 10 years playing. Nobody ever broke that down to me. So basically, what that means, we're gonna start Gabriel on a closed mouthpiece. Which meaning that the tip is very closed. It's closer to the reed, and we're gonna start him on a smaller reed, which he has a 1.5 over there. Okay, that way the reed vibrates a lot, and it really doesn't need that much to make sound. But since he's a beginner, you know, he's barely starting off, I want it to be very easy for him to play. So we're gonna get a small 1.5 or a 2 with a very closed mouthpiece, okay? Which is usually a C star or a 4. I think it's the, what is Yamaha, 4C, I think it is, or 4D, right? It's a 4, basically. It's very closed, okay? So that's that, okay? So beginners, you know, if you start off with the wrong reed or the wrong mouthpiece, you're gonna get discouraged very fast because you're not gonna be able to play, or it's not gonna sound very good. You know, it's gonna be frustrating, it's gonna be hard, and chances are you're gonna quit. So very important, okay? Very important, the reed and mouthpiece figuration, okay? Right, I guess you can call it that. Figuration, I guess. So makes me sound smart, right? Animatronics, right? So anyways, so that's that, Gabriel. Any questions about the reed and the mouthpiece? You got it, right? So what are you playing on? You're playing on a 1.5, right? Which vibrates a lot. And you're playing on a, I think it's a Yamaha 4C. I was correct. Okay, beginner mouthpiece. Why is it a beginner mouthpiece? It's closed. So closed is a smaller hole, and you know, with a bigger reed, it makes it very easy to play. Very easy to play.
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, okay, the reed, back to the reed. Okay, this reed, it's easier to vibrate if it's wet. Well, it has to be wet, okay? Now there's various ways to do this. You can get a cup of water, dip it in there for a few minutes, right?
Or
soak it. Or
you can put it in your mouth and let it just stay there for a little bit,
correct,
and it'll get wet.
Oh, correct. You can also go to the sink and wet it for a little while, right? But chances are, when you pull this out, you're gonna be in band class and you don't have a sink or you don't have a cup of water. So, what 99% of saxophone players do is they shove it in the mouth. Now you see how I'm holding the reed, okay? I'm holding the reed this way because this part goes in your mouth, okay? And there's a lot of germs in your hands, okay? So I want you to act like you're a surgeon, right? Like you're a surgeon, a doctor, okay? And pretend you can't touch this, okay? Because you're gonna get germs on it. This is going in your, okay, thank you. This is going in your mouth, okay? So if it's going in your mouth, you don't want to touch it. That's how I look at it, okay? So holding it from this side, you never touch that side. A lot of saxophone players, when they're playing, they'll play and then they'll take it out of their mouth and they'll go, right? Take the spit off. I've seen a lot of people do that. And they'll play again, they'll stop and then after a while, their reed is black, just dirt on it. Okay, don't get into that habit of touching your reed, especially the area that goes in your mouth. Okay, so we're gonna put this in Gabriel's mouth so he can shut up and let me finish this class. Okay, open. Don't bite it, guys. Okay, very delicate. Okay, very delicate. Once it gets damaged, it makes it harder and harder to play. You can play on a damaged reed. I don't recommend it, but you know it's gonna make it very hard to play. So carefully put it in your mouth. Okay.
I gotta say this is tickly. It tickles you when you put this in your mouth.
Not right now, it's not. When you're playing, right? Yeah, anyways. So, anyways, you can suck on it, whatever you want. You know, basically you can just leave it in there, okay? You just want it to get wet, okay? You want it to soak up a little bit of your saliva, you know, and just get wet. You know, like I said, you can use water, you can use anything you want. Okay? So we got Gabriel with a reed in his mouth, so he can shut up. So we're gonna go over, let's take the mouthpiece off, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys how it goes in your mouth. Okay? Now, obviously it's gonna have a reed on it, which he's sucking on right now, right? But what you're gonna do is you're gonna bite, okay? You're gonna bite the top of this mouthpiece, okay? You're gonna bite the top. And if you notice, let me get another readout. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this on the video. I'm probably too close, but you can tell if you hold the reed and the mouthpiece like this, right? No, it's fine. It's fine. If you hold reed and mouthpiece like this, right? And you close one eye, you could see where the reed is actually separating from the mouthpiece. It separates about right here, right? And then it starts opening gradually to the tip, right? So that's about where you want your lips to be, right there, okay? That's how much mouthpiece you want in your mouth, okay? Like I said, you're gonna bite the top, okay? Now you're gonna, very little, okay? Very little, not a lot, not all the way like that, but you're gonna roll your lip very, very little so, right? Over your bottom teeth, okay? Just a little bit. You don't want your bottom teeth to touch the reed, okay? The bottom. Okay, so you're gonna bite the top, like this. You're gonna roll a little bit of your lip, okay? Not your whole thing like that. That's very bad. You're gonna bite, seriously hurt yourself, you know, and again, you're gonna get discouraged because it's gonna start hurting every day. You're gonna start cutting yourself in there. So you just a little bit, right? And then it kind of looks like a smile, right? You're gonna look like that, okay? Like a little bit of a smile. What you're doing is you're sealing the corners of your mouth, okay? You don't want air to come out of here, okay? So, Gabriel, this is what you're gonna do. Okay, let me put the reed on, okay? Now, how you put the reed on, you're gonna line it up as perfect as you can. Okay, the sides have to be perfect. Okay, just like that. In the beginning, you might need your teacher or someone to help you do this. This is probably the hardest part about starting off, right? But basically, you want to line it up. You don't want a hole on this side or a hole on that side. You want it perfect, okay? Down the middle and right almost flush or a little bit forward, okay? But almost flush with the tip, okay? Then you're gonna hold it tight with your thumb. See, I'm holding it. You're gonna put your ligature on, just like that. Oh, wrong ligature. Give me yours. Here we go. Right. I'm gonna slide it in carefully. Don't bang your reed right here. This is right here. Some of you guys are gonna bust it up right here, right in the beginning. When you put it on, it'll get a little twerked out or a little messed up, right? Twerked out. A sophisticated word.
Twerked out.
Okay, just line it up. Once it has a little pressure on there, you could wiggle it into place, you know. Just wiggle it. Very important that this has no leaks on the sides. All right. If your machine, your sax or your mouthpiece doesn't work properly, you guys are gonna get discouraged and quit. That's just what happens with younger musicians, right? They get discouraged and they quit. And we don't want that. We want more musicians in this world, right? So, okay. So we're set up, buddy. Okay. We're going to make noise now. Okay. We're going to make noise. And we're going to irritate these people that are seeing us right now. Okay. Now, again, you want to put your mouth, you know, you look at it right around here, okay, where it starts separating from the reed and the mouthpiece, right? I'm touching it. You're right. There's instructional purposes. That's why I'm touching it. So your teeth are gonna bite the top, a little bit roll over on the bottom, and you're gonna kind of smile, right? And we're gonna play, buddy. Okay. So put that in your mouth. I'm gonna get mine out, and I want you to start making some sound, some noise. Okay. Try it, Gabriel. Remember, don't put too much of the bottom lip on. Good. Good. Voila. Right off the bat, it's making noise. Sounds like a duck call, right? Now. Yes, make noise with it, okay? Try to make long notes, long tones, right? Like. Try that. Good. See how his sound went up? Oh yeah, right? That means the more pressure or the more you tweak out your throat, the higher the sound's gonna go, right? the lower your jaw drops, the lower it's gonna sound, okay? You can almost play a scale just with the mouthpiece, okay? Now this is a very more advanced, you know, thing, but just to give you an example, you could, you know, hold on, right? Right? Now later on, that's gonna be an important exercise for you guys. But for right now, I just want you guys to make a sound kind of like in this pitch, right? So try to do that sound. Good. There it is, right there. Okay. I'm gonna try to play it a lot longer than that later on, right? But to move on, for the people, right? You do that for a while. It's called buzzing, right? So you buzz, you walk around the house annoying people, you know? Try not to get slapped because you're gonna get hurt, right? Don't do it in your mom's ear, but she's gonna handle you, right? So anyways, so you buzz for a little while. Once you get used to that, have fun with that. Then we're gonna put it on the saxophone, right? So we're gonna get a little oil, grease more than anything, right? We're gonna put a little grease on the sax, right here, right? Because this cork right here, if you're not careful, it will rip, and then it'll be a pain in the butt to get it replaced. Unless you know a guy like me, or a pro, or you gotta take it to a music school or your music teacher, right? So we're just gonna, once we grease it up, we're gonna slide it right in there, okay? Now we're not gonna worry about tuning this thing right now, because of your embouchure, your the way your mouth and your muscles and everything, you're gonna be all over the place anyway. So we're not gonna worry about tuning the first day. So you're gonna put it about right there, I would say, okay? Just go about halfway, or you know, as soon as it starts getting stuck, you know, like it doesn't want to go any deeper, and that's good. You don't want to go way over here, okay? Just put it in there, nice and snug for the first time, and we're good. We're gonna put this one back on here. Okay, now like I said, Gabriel is a bit on the small side. He's 7 years old, right? Probably younger than most people when they start. Most people start like in junior high or 5th grade or 6th grade, right? But we're gonna start Gabriel really young. And hey, look, he combed his hair for the occasion, which is kind of cool, right? He normally doesn't comb his hair that nice. So, anyways, yeah, you should have combed your hair, dude. Anyways, like I say, he's kind of small, okay? If you notice, he's holding the thing with one hand because he's super strong, right? No, it's not because he's super strong. Because we got a little stool, a little drum seat, basically, that I had laying around, you know. I like Gabriel's shoes too, pretty nice shoes. We got a little stool, right? And it's just the perfect height for it to go right to his mouth. You see? Perfect. Okay, it just so happens to be perfect. If not, we could have put something on there, a pillow or a book or something, you know, just to elevate it a little more or a little less or whatever, you know. So basically, you're gonna want to get something like that if your kid's too young. Okay, because honestly, he's strong enough to hold it up. But he's gonna get tired. He's gonna get his back's gonna hurt, his neck's gonna hurt, and I really don't want that. He's kind of too young. But I do want him to start playing. So this is what we came up with. All right. So now let's do some playing. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. First things first. Where your fingers actually go, right? Okay. We're gonna start with the left hand. This is my left hand. Okay. The first thing you need to know is back here. Okay, usually there's a plastic, either white, black, it doesn't matter what color it is. There's an area that's actually not a button. Okay, it's more of a thumb rest. It's called a thumb rest. That's where your thumb goes. This is the register key, okay? Just remember what it's called. We're not gonna use it today, but it's basically to make notes higher, okay? Higher in tone, okay? So your thumb goes there, okay? So I'm gonna roll it back over. Now the thumb is gonna go there, okay? And you're gonna roll back over here to the fingerings, okay? You're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 places where your fingers can go. Now you would think it would be something like that, right? But no. Okay, you're gonna skip this one, okay? This sax, for some reason, makes it look like an actual key, okay? Some will just have like a little teardrop there, right? That looks kind of like a key, but not really. Okay, this is in theory really, you know, you're not gonna use this for a long time, okay? So don't worry about it. So you're gonna skip that first little either key or little teardrop looking thing. You're gonna go to the second one, okay? Boom, right there. That's where you want to be, okay? Now there's a small one here, okay? We're not gonna worry about that one for now either, right? That's mostly for the A sharp or B flat or whatever, you know. Don't worry about it. Forget I said that. You know, just keep it in the back of your mind maybe, you know, but don't worry about it. We're gonna skip that one too. We're gonna go here, okay? So we skip the first one, skip the second one, and your third finger is gonna go there, okay? Right there, pinky up, like in SpongeBob, right? Pinky up. Pinky's actually gonna handle these keys on the side over here. These over here, right? You know, but we're not gonna worry about that right now, but just for now, pinky up, okay? 1, 2, 3, okay? Now on this side, there's a little like a hook, right? That's where your thumb goes, right? That's the thumb rest for the right hand. It's my right hand. Goes right there. You listening, Gabriel? You got all this? Okay, so first finger here. Let's bring the sax over here. First finger here. Second finger here, which is actually index finger, right? Here, here. Third one here. Pinky up. All right, pinky's gonna handle these right here, but don't worry about it for now, okay? So that's where your fingers go, okay? So the first exercise we're gonna do today, we're gonna adjust this camera again. We're gonna work on getting the fingers where they need to go, okay? We're gonna do a little drill with Gabriel, okay? All right, now we got Gabriel set up with the sax here. We put his mouthpiece protector. Go ahead and point at that, Gabriel. Okay, so in case, I don't want him to hit his face with it, okay? What I told Gabriel earlier, which wasn't on the camera, but I'll tell you now, okay? You have to treat this area of the sax like if it's a knife or something very sharp, because it is a sharp. It's a razor sharp piece of wood, right? You could slice your lip, you know, very unlikely, but it could happen. You could poke somebody else, you know, in the eye or something. So this is a very dangerous area, okay? Or I want you to think of it as a very dangerous area, because I don't want you breaking your reed every 2 days, okay? So treat this as if it's on fire or something, okay? Stay away from it, you know, and your reed will live for a lot longer, okay? So for now, we're gonna put this little metal plate, mouthpiece protector on it, right? So he won't accidentally hit himself, okay? And we're gonna do some drills with him, okay? Gabriel, I told you where your fingers go, right? So go ahead and put them on there as fast as you can. Go. And I will check you. Let me see your bottom hand. Good. Now let me just don't move. Okay. Okay. Thumb. 1, 2, 3. Pinky up. Good. Thumb. Rest. Skip the first one. 1, 2, 3. Pinky up. Beautiful. Okay. That's what you want. Okay. Now Gabriel. Now move your hands out of the way. Okay. Now do it again. Fast. We're gonna do it 10 times. Okay. Hurry up. Okay, watch that finger over here. Look, your fingers up here are messed up. Good. Like what? You're not touching that bottom one. Boom. There it is. Okay. Now do it again. Let it go and do it again. Okay. What I'm trying to do is, I don't know if you believe in it. Go ahead, Gabriel. Do it again. I don't know if you believe in this, but you know, I'm thinking of muscle memory. Okay. Keep going. You gotta do it 10 times.
That's
okay.
3. No, that's 4.
Okay, good. All right. I want him to his hands just to all of a sudden magically appear where they need to go. Okay, boom. See, it's getting faster and faster. Okay. After a while, he's just gonna memorize where his hands go. Boom. You see how his top hand just went where it needs to go? Beautiful. Okay? No, your bottom hand was all messed up though. Come on, fix that, Gabriel. No, you're missing one. Look at that. See? There you go. Good job. Okay, do it again. Do it again. Okay, these are little drills that you can do to remember where your fingers go. No, you're all messed up again, Gabriel. Come on. Focus. Focus. Don't get nervous. Just focus. One. Good. Close. The bottom hand's messed up again. There you go. Okay, make sure that middle finger on your left hand is right on the key. Good, buddy. Do it again. Okay, like I said, that's a drill you can do. You can do it as many times as you want. You know, 100 times if you have to. It doesn't matter. You see, as you can see, Gabriel's still messed up. You know, so it's gonna take him, you know, a while to get used to how that sax feels and where your fingers go. Okay, that's step one. Okay, so now the moment of truth, we're gonna get some sound out of this bad boy. Okay, Gabriel. So go ahead, take your mouthpiece protector off. Just throw it right there on the chair right there. Okay, and we're gonna focus on this top hand. Okay, so go ahead, set up the way you're gonna play. Even though you're only gonna use the top keys, you're still gonna set up right because we're gonna try to develop good habits. Okay, so you're gonna put that mouthpiece in your mouth. Hopefully it's still wet. Right now I'm going to show you the first note. The first note, you're going to press down 1, 2, and 3 of your left hand. Okay, and that's going to be your first note, which is a G. Okay, go ahead and do it. Good, that is a G. Perfect. Now you're going to hold it as long as you can. Okay, right there, that's example of how you're squeezing too tight. Good. Good tone. You're going to try to hold that tone as long as you can. And as straight as you can. You see how at the end it was going wow, wow. Okay, you want to try to keep it without going wow, 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 right?
It's kind of like a horn of a boat.
Yeah, it sounds like a horn of a boat. You're right. Okay, do it again, Gabriel. Give me that G. Give me that G. Put your hands where they need to go. Your bottom hand's messed up again. There you go. Hit it. Okay, now we're going to the second note, okay? Just for time purposes, we're going to do that 100 times when we cut this video off, right? But anyways, now you're going to lift this one finger up. So you're going to press 1 and 2 down. And that's going to give you an A. So go back to the G, play a G. Now play an A. Good. Okay, now we're going to lift this next finger up. So it's only going to be this one. Now, when you're only playing this one, I don't want you to raise your fingers the way he just did, okay? You keep the fingers where they go, okay? Even down there, you keep them where they go, and you just press down on this one, okay? See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to prevent him from getting bad tendencies, okay? That's a bad tendency to raise your fingers off the sax like that, okay? You want them close so you can be faster, okay? So give me a G. Give me an A. Give me a B. Okay, now we're gonna play this middle finger. That's gonna give you a C. Okay, so it's G, A, B, C. Okay, so I forgot to mention earlier, okay, and I'll mention it now. I just told Gabriel about it. There's some keys on the side. See these? These are called palm keys, okay? This is for your left hand, okay? These are played with just as they're called, with the palm, the inside of your hand here, okay? This part right here. Now, when you first start playing, you can accidentally, you're gonna do it a lot, hit these notes, and they're gonna open up these pistons, right? They're gonna open up these notes, and it's gonna make you hit the wrong note. Even though you have all three right down here and everything, if you're leaning on one of these side notes, it's gonna give you the wrong note. It's gonna squeak. It's gonna go high or whatever it's gonna do, right? So make sure you're coming over and don't touch these palm keys, okay? Same thing on this side for your right hand. You have palm keys right here, okay? Stay away from them when you're hitting these bottom notes because they're gonna give you the wrong note. You wanna come around and your hand has to be here, okay? Okay, let's go back. Okay, Gabriel, go ahead and finger a G. Oh, hold it. I don't want to get it. Good. Okay, now give me an A. So try to hold it a little longer, okay? Relax, okay, relax. Here we go. A. Okay, just remember about everything. Remember how your mouth is supposed to be. Remember where your fingers are supposed to be. Don't hit the palm keys. Okay? And give me an A. Relax. Give me an A. Hold it. Good. Now give me a B. Again. Good. Now C. Again, one more time. C. Hold it. Hold it a little longer. You're not holding them long. Good. Okay, now one last note because it's very easy. Just all open. No, don't push any keys down, and that will give you a C sharp. Hit it. Cool. There's first 5 notes, guys. Okay, there's your first 5 notes. Never played in his life. First day he picks up the sax, he's already got 5 notes under his belt. What do you guys think about that? Huh? What do you think about that, Gabriel? Yeah. Well, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We had a good time, right? We had a good time making the video. I'm pretty sure that the information on this video is going to be very helpful for a lot of people for a long time, right? So I don't want this saxophone teaching to die, okay? I see less and less saxophone players coming out of high school. You know, they play in high school and then they stop playing, and I don't want to see that. I want to see people playing till they're old, okay? Right? And what else? Anything?
Like, subscribe.
Yes, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe depending on how good this video does. I'm not really sure. I make a lot of tutorials in Spanish. I don't do them in English very often. But depending on how this video goes, who knows, maybe we'll have a day 2, right? Gabriel, day 2 of the saxophone, right? Remember this guy, Gabriel Pacheco? Remember this day? You know, it will live in history. Or how do you say that? Will live in infamy. Or whatever, guys. See you guys later, eh? Bye.